It's being reported by Adam Schefter that he is just guaranteeing that the Philadelphia Eagles make possibly not one, but two draft day trades. Nobody knows for what, nobody knows for who, but I'm willing to say that's a safe bet. Let's get into it.
Hey, Dallas, the last time you were in the Super Bowl, these draft picks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you. And I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Your two-time Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. I'm joined here by Tia and Tamara. Toast. Joined here by the twins. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl champion type shit. We gonna talk real quick. Adam Schefter is saying it's a huge possibility that the Philadelphia Eagles could make a draft day trade. And listen, man, I mean, you don't got to be a rocket scientist to predict that. Them the type of moves we make. We always looking to improve this roster. We always looking to get better. I'm just hoping that it's not for a piece that we all know and love. I'm hoping that a piece that we all know and love is not about to be caught up in, you know, the rapture of overthinking this thing and getting better, man. You are the defending Super Bowl champs for a reason. And I think that, you know, a move definitely got to be made because I talked about this like 2 videos ago. I don't see in any multiverse that Bryce Huff and Dallas Goedert return on this roster. I just don't see it. Somebody got to go. Bryce Huff making $51 million. He got a $50 million contract. He got to roll, man. He ain't playing no snaps. He not producing. He not fitting in the scheme. He got to roll, bro. I think it's going to be Bryce Huff. I think we'll take a fifth round pick. We'll take a 6th round pick to get Bryce Huff off the books. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Clear up some of that cap, get Bryce Huff off of these books, and get ready to pay Jordan Davis. Get ready to pay, you know what I'm saying, Jalen Carter. Get ready to pay all the young guys that's coming up, man. You could kick some of that money down, and you could take care of a Quinyon Mitchell. You could take care of Cooper DeJean. You know what I'm saying? You could take care of Nolan Smith. You got guys you need to take care of coming up. So Bryce Huff really not panning out. It's not working out for us. So I can see that happening. On the other hand, I can see a Dallas Goedert trade happening as well, too. That'll free up some money. I know he on the last year of his deal, but I think you can get a 4th round pick for Dallas Goedert. I think you can get a 4th round pick for Dallas Goedert. Some teams might view Dallas Goedert as the missing piece. They might view him as the missing piece. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was a situation that would happen with Dallas Goedert being on the move. But a draft day trade by the Philadelphia Eagles mean what? Meaning we are looking to move up. We're looking to move up, or we're looking to clear some cap space, man. There's a number of guys that the Philadelphia Eagles could move up for. You know what I mean? I like Walter Nolan. I like, of course, Malachi from Georgia. I like these guys. There's a number of guys that you can move up for. You know, it could be some prominent players sliding down because the rush on quarterbacks could happen. We need as many quarterbacks to go in the 1st round as possible in this year's draft. Then you can start seeing some slippage from edge rushers. You know what I mean? You can start seeing a lot of things happening. A lot of things could happen, man. You know, I really like the prospect we're gonna talk about at the tail end of this video. I really like him. You know what I mean? But I think that's more of a 2nd round situation. So I think the opportunities, 2nd or 3rd round situation, I think the opportunities are going to be there to pick Ivey, you know what I mean, out of Ole Miss. I like him a lot, you know, but with Adam Schefter guaranteeing these things, you know, it's not rocket science. Just because Adam Schefter is saying it don't mean that Philly 500 ain't say it. Philly Mike ain't say it. Lord Brunson ain't say it. Joey Shakes ain't say it. Tone ain't say it. Simone ain't say it. We all know our team very, very, very well. So you don't have to look for the insiders when you got content creators that been putting on. You know what I'm saying? We just been putting on. And you know, this video was brought to you by BetUS, Big BetUS in the building. You know what I'm saying? With your first deposit, you get 150%. Your next 2 deposits after that are going to land you 125%. Why not get with BetUS? The NBA playoffs about to start. Shout out to y'all, too, for streaming. A Broken Crayon Still Colors on all streaming platforms, man. We had 115,000 streams. Just hit all streaming platforms not that long ago, man. And, you know, major support for everybody that copped it early on, even before it went live on all streaming platforms. The contest is still rolling towards the end of the month. You know that if you buy the album off even for $10 or more, You put yourself in the running to get some tickets for game day when we drop the banner. A banner is officially dropping. Join the thousands of people that entered the contest. You could be one of those people. You know what I mean? Just do it, man. Just do it. $10, you can win some game tickets. It's going to be random selection at the end of the month. You know what I mean? And you know, you're going to watch the game with me, tailgate with me, eat food with me, be a champion with your boy LB, man. This we've been waiting for Jalen Hurts to get this ring, man. So without further ado, man, we're going to talk about the prospect in this draft video. And then, you know, it is what it is, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ski. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I got to let you know this video was brought to you by BetUS. Big BetUS in the building, bringing you everything you need, man. Your first deposit, you know how we going to give it up. We giving you 150%. Your next two deposits after that, 125%. Draft is right around the corner, so you want to make sure you in tune and you in step with BetUS. Also, NBA playoffs about to kick off. You know what I mean? Make sure you in tune and you in step with BetUS, man. Come on, this is the time. This is the time when the money is made. BetUS got you covered. Also, man, I'm going to give a shout out to y'all, man. I got 115,000 total streams on A Broken Crayon Still Colors, still streaming on all platforms. I think I might get a plaque made for that. 100,000 stream plaque, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, man. It's a testament to y'all and what we do over here, man. So, listen, man, I talked about the draft coming up. This is a prospect watch. We're going to be looking at prospects all month. You know what I mean? Very exciting time of the month. My birthday month, draft time. The Eagles just won the Super Bowl. We're going to be looking at prospects that I believe that could come in and fill significant to prominent roles for the Philadelphia Eagles. So this first edition of Prospect Watch, we're going to be talking about Ole Miss Jared Ivey, 6'6", almost 280 pounds, defensive edge rusher with a lot of potential to play in the defensive interior of the defensive line. I mean, the guy shows for his size, he shows power. He shows the much needed agility. You know, I think he could fill multiple roles for us. We did just lose Milton Williams. We did just lose Sweaty. You know what I'm saying? So I think this guy could fill a role or two on this defensive line for sure, for sure. With his size at almost 280 pounds, I think you can get some interior reps, and I think you can get some reps on the outside. He could be moved around the defensive line, and I think Fangio will be able to find some use for him, especially if he shows agility and being able to drop back. I think that might be his only concern. But, you know, we're going to bust down some tape, and we're going to talk about this Jared Ivey guy, who I think that if the Philadelphia Eagles could get in the third round, I don't think I want to spend a second on it, but I like it for a third-round pick if he's still there. I like what the Philadelphia Eagles can do with this guy in terms of a plug-and-play player. So, you know, let me know what you think in the comments. You know, I'm intrigued by Jared Ivey out of Ole Miss. I think he has the potential to be a really, really solid role player for the Philadelphia Eagles. You see him here just clogging up lanes. This is an edge. They got him listed as edge. And you see some of his work off the edge. Nice move right there, attacking the ball. I like what he brings to the table, man. I really do. I know I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one that like what he brings to the table. Now, I'm not saying this is a first-round guy, but, man, if you can get this guy in the third round, I think you found something here, man, because his size at, I think, 6'6", almost 300 pounds, I think it makes him, you know, a guy that can move all up and down the defensive line. Long arms, you know what I mean? Pursuit, plays through the whistle. Now, he not perfect. He not perfect because I seen tape against elite talent. You know what I mean? I think the guy that's, you know, the guy from, what is it, LSU? I think he's going to end up being like a generational guy. But I got some clips that I'm going up against each other, and he kind of gave my boy some fits. You know what I mean? But, man, the explosiveness of Ivey, man. You know, this tape against Will Campbell and Jared Ivey, it's some good tape here. Now, Campbell absolutely got the best of him. I'm not going to act like that wasn't the case, but Will Campbell is different. But, you know, the main thing that I get from this tape when he played LSU is that he didn't, like, quit. You know what I mean? And out of everybody on that on that defensive line from Ole Miss, you could see that he had a different motor. You could see that he was a little more tuned up and ready to play and ready to fight. Yeah, he was going against Will Campbell, but I saw and noticed a different motor than everybody else in that game, and I look for that out of